Hello and welcome to Planet Crafter. If it's your first time, consider subscribing and joining the swarm. Last we left off, we reached the blue skies milestone, and so hopefully today we can go and explore while continuing the terraformation process. And so off we go. It looks like a couple of our plants have grown, so we'll take these. It looks like the squash actually gives us a lot more health, so we'll actually eat both for now, and hopefully make some more food growers to make some more food. And before we go, I do want to upgrade our veggie tubes, so then we'll continue to increase our oxygen production as we go and explore. Ooh, and we unlocked the ore extractor. But to make the T3 veggie tubes, we needed a little bit more silicon, and we need some more aluminum as well. So we'll make some water bottles, and we'll go out to gather some aluminum and silicon. Here's another chest with some more basic resources, more aluminum. Ooh, and there's a wreck in the middle of the aluminum area, which I believe is the first place that I found these T2 tech stuffs. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of chests back here. I don't know if that's a sandstorm or a meteor shower, but it looks like just a sandstorm. My character is just randomly cleaning his multi-tool, which I think is from just the sandstorm maybe? Sandstorm's done, stop cleaning your freaking tool. And now we'll return home with the cleanest multi-tool in this sector, or at least the one with the most friggin' fingerprints. Stop cleaning it. Oh, we unlocked the biodome. But for now, we'll change out these T2 veggie tubes for these T3 veggie tubes, with the flowers growing very quickly. And we've upgraded from the normal into the nulnas, which give us a 300% multiplier. Oh, and we unlocked the launch platform, and we're about to pass into the clouds milestone. And there we go. Now the next milestone will be the rain milestone. Oh geez. The biodome gives us 135 oxygen a second. I'm gonna guess that's parts per quadrillion as well, just based in that all of them just give me per second as opposed to the actual units. And I think we have all those materials. And even though we've built one, we're out of power again. And so we'll build some T2 solar panels and have our power restored. And so now we've doubled our oxygen production. And we unlocked the T3 heater, which is going to require an Iridium rod, which is going to require the advanced craft station, but we'll worry about that later because I do want to check out those glaciers. So as per usual, we'll gather the necessary materials prior to getting there to build a little home. And it looks like we stumbled upon this massive wreck, but we'll just build a normal home here to explore the wreck in a little bit. Oh my gosh, this place is resource heaven. Holy crap. And we unlocked the grass spreader. This is ridiculous. There's so many resources just so close to each other. And this starts melting at 5 microkelvin. At least I'm pretty sure that's a micro.
That's what she said.
Make our little box and go exploring. Oh, there's a little chest down here with a blueprint microchip, and another chest with super alloy, and there's a little ice cave with aluminum too. Holy crap, this place is ridiculously resource rich. Honestly, this place is absolutely stunning with all of its resources and all the ice. We might actually make a little permanent home over here, or at least with all the cobalt we can make like a massive solar farm and everything over here. So we'll just go and mine a bunch of stuff. Now I've made a small little temporary summer home with some lockers, but we're gonna starve to death, so we're gonna continue to explore and hopefully find some food or seeds. And we'll grab some aluminum as we look for chests, like this one, which has food for us. Yay! Take all of its stuff, and we'll run back home before we suffocate. Now we'll go back out, grab some more aluminum, and get an atmospheric water collector as we find another chest with seeds and uranium. And I wonder if we can kind of shimmy back here to get past the ice. Oh, what the heck? Oh, we're underwater suddenly. What? What happened here? What? There's no water here, and then jump, and there's water. Oh, we found the corner of Atlantis. Nice. Oh, we'll leave that alone, keep searching. And another chest with some more plant seeds. And we go outside to rain. Oh, jeez. This is quite a jump. Go, character. Oh, it's not that bad right here. And now to go back in the cave. And this cave splits us back over here. So let's see if there's another cave nearby that we can go in. It doesn't appear to be a cave this way, but there is a really big cave over there with a pink glow, so we might be able to find some pulsar quartz in there. So we'll head over there. Are those osmium crystals? What is this? Magnetar quartz? The heck is this stuff? Quartz containing tremendous amounts of energy. Oh, did these replace the pulsar quartz? Well, then I'll make a small little living apartment over here and loot what we can. And there's a chest right outside with some sulfur and aluminum And inside the cave, we have a chest with an Iridium rod and another crate with some basic resources. And it looks like nothing that we have unlocked uses these magnetar quartz, so maybe these are for more advanced construction? We'll probably find out its use later on. And it looks like there's an archway over here, which leads to a massive hole in the ground. Oh my gosh, we can't even see the bottom of that hole. Well, I think it's time to head back home with all this magnetar quartz. And here we are back at home. It looks like we passed the rain stage and we're almost 20% through the liquid water stage. And we'll collect our food again. And we'll make an advanced craft station so we can make new recipes, like the Iridium rod, and a T1 jetpack, and a bigger oxygen tank and backpack. But it looks like for the rocket engines to make the jetpack, we need a whole lot of Iridium rods, which means we need more Iridium. And we almost have enough for the backpack. We just need one more super alloy, which we can make. And so now we have even more room. But since we're gonna need so much Iridium, we might make an ore extractor over in that cave, which means we need osmium. And we can make some grass spreaders to generate some plants. But first we need some water bottles. And now we can place some grass spreaders. And immediately lose power again. And since we need so much power for everything that we're running, we might need to get a nuclear reactor, but we don't have anywhere close to enough uranium. So we're gonna make a launch platform, which will send a rocket to speed up the terraformation speed and also give us some resources back like iridium or uranium. But we need more super alloy, so we're gonna have to run around and collect all the necessary materials for it, which there actually might be some more super alloy hidden in the maze. So we'll check there out first. And we'll grab some aluminum while we're at it too. Oh, we actually have a whole lot of super alloy in this chest. And we actually have a bunch of uranium. So now we'll head back home with our forgotten riches. And to make the reactor, we need the uranium rod and some water bottles. And so now we can place our reactor on our roof, which turns everything back online, including our grass spreaders, which has little grass saplings that get shy when we run close to them. But now we're finally adding to biomass. And we can build a giant launch platform, which immediately runs everything out of power. Fantastic. I would have thought the reactor would have given us a lot more power, but it clearly did not. Which means we're out to gather some more resources for more solar panels. And now we can make our solar panels to restore power again. And unfortunately, since power has been offline for so long, our food growers are nowhere near ready to go. So we are absolutely gonna starve to death. But before we do, we can upgrade our oxygen tank. Ooh. And we could read a new message. Message from another convict. Oh, an additional planet crafter is nearby. But he is dying too, just like us. And now I got to join him in death. It sounds like something's going on. Is it a sandstorm? And unfortunately, it looks like a giant sandstorm. And we unlock the bio lab. But up on our launch platform, we can make the asteroid attraction rocket, which is going to give us uranium and a heat multiplier of 1000%. Or we can make the magnetic field protection rocket, which is going to attract iridium asteroids and give us 1000 pressure multiplier. So since we still need more iridium, we're going to go into the iridium caves. And hopefully we can find another crate with some food, because we are in desperate need of food. And we always need more aluminum. And it looks like this giant ice wall is even smaller, but unfortunately it looks like we still can't squeeze through it. Oh, we can actually kind of see it slowly get smaller, like twitches slightly. But we're not gonna sit here and watch ice melt.
Oh man!
Oh, a storage crate with some food. Yes, please, thank you. And with an inventory full of aluminum and iridium, we're gonna head back home. So we can make an iridium rod to make a rocket. But unfortunately, we don't have uranium. So for now, we'll throw it into a massive T3 heater, which is giving us almost 30 picokelvin per second, which is about half of the total heat production we're making. And our food's finally done growing, which means we can finally eat. But since I'm tired of starving to death, we're gonna make some more food growers while we turn everything off, so then we're gonna continue to starve to death. Great. So we'll plant some beans and some shrooms as we go back out to gather more stuff for solar panels. Restore power once more. And it looks like we have another sandstorm rolling in as we place down some atmospheric water collectors. So now with these two absolutely massive constructions, it'll eventually make us water. But until they start producing, we're gonna need to go get some more ice. And as we run into a torrential downpour, we got our first water bottle. Goodness, that is such a downpour. I bet the first blades of grass on this entire planet are super happy. But even though it's torrential downpouring, there's a wreck up here that does have some osmium nearby, so we can make an ore extractor. Ooh, and there's a chest right here that I didn't even notice before with space food. We have another chest with a blueprint microchip. And here's the wreck. So we'll make a little oxygen hovel as we get another meteor shower. Oh geez, what the heck? It didn't even hit us. Oh geez. It's like aiming at me. What the heck is this?
Then I fired at him, right? And I missed. So I fired again. And I missed. And then I missed again. And then I fired again. And then I missed. And then I fired. And then I fired. And I missed. I actually missed both times. And then I fired, and I missed. And this went on for several hours.
Wonderful. Thankfully, we have some space food with us, so we can heal ourselves. And it looks like the ice isn't fully melted yet, but it's enough to create a hole and get our first piece of osmium. Squeeze through and get some more. We can get some sulfur. And it looks like there's another piece, but we need to wait until another 5 microkelvin. But for now, we'll throw it in the chest and go loot the wreck with crates that are going to give us some more seeds and more debris and heaters. And as a sandstorm blows in, more crates that are going to give us blueprints. Oh, it's another meteor shower? Hold on. Well, I don't see the meteors. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not even going to give us our supply drop. But now we're going to go back in and loot some more crates with super alloy and uranium, fabric, seed lerma, another seed lerma, flowers, blueprint and uranium, a bunch of flowers, another blueprint, and now we have this fusion reactor, which is probably going to require the fusion cell that we are nowhere near unlocking, and we can read the message. And it looks like while the ship was in hyperspace, it decided to lose all of its power, and they made an emergency land on this storm-forsaken planet. And they didn't hope enough, because clearly they did not make it. Ooh, and there's a couple more crates over here with aluminum and more flowers. And that's this wreck completed. So we'll grab all the crap we can and run back home. And we've completed our liquid water stage, so now we're in the lake stage. And with our 4 blueprints, we can decode them to get a recycling machine, a living compartment corner, an area lamp, and a GPS satellite. Nothing super beneficial, but these plants look nice and yummy. So we'll absolutely gather all of them, eat what we can, and store the rest just in case we run out of power again. And now we can make an iridium rod to make a rocket engine, which we're gonna need to make a rocket. And we do have a little bit of iridium left, but we have no uranium, so we're gonna need the asteroid attraction rocket. So we need to get some super alloy and cobalt. And so now we'll make the attraction rocket and launch it to change our heat index from 57 picokelvin to 574 picokelvins a second, as we're getting pummeled with uranium asteroids. Oh, that's mean. Landing it way over there. And that looks like all the uranium we're gonna get, so we'll go and gather it all. Now that we got it all, we'll go home. Ooh, after looting this crate, which has some more aluminum. And unfortunately, even though I would like to send another rocket soon, I can't because the console's under a rock. So I'll have to wait for it to despawn. But we did get an entire inventory +1 of uranium, which means we can make a uranium rod to make another nuclear reactor. And now with our console mostly cleared off, we can make the magnetic field protection rocket to give us some more iridium and the pressure multiplier, which means we need more silicon and another rocket engine. So we can make another rocket to change our pressure index from 73 nanopascals. Oh, and the rocket sideways. I forgot the weirdness of the rockets when literally anything is in their way. Ow, we got hit. Oh, we need to run inside. None of our food's ready, but I think we have some spares. Beans, save me. And now our pressure index is 731 nanopascals. And with that, I think the iridium rain is done. Oh no, we fell in the rocks and there's no way out. Jump, character. This is a terrible way to die. There we go, we got out. And one of the rocks despawned in front of our face. And so now with our newfound freedom, we'll go and grab some of the iridium. Ooh, and we unlock the T5 backpack. We're gonna gather some of the leftover uranium too. Oh, what the heck? This is just this small little pool of water right here. Well, I guess this is our lake.
Ooh, That's kind of small.
And with night approaching, it's gonna let me find the iridium a lot faster. And it looks like we're finally starting to get some water down here. So now we can splash around a little. And we can see the lake slowly growing and moving. But back to gathering iridium. We might want to make a pit stop at some oxygen first. Ooh, could that be? I think that's one of the gold chests. We found one a while back in the first series over in the maze. But I didn't know there was one over here. Golden seed that's going to give us 600% multiplier and an effigy. Then we can take that crate to give us super alloy and aluminum. And now we're going to need to rush back because we're about to thirst to death. And I don't see any ice anywhere nearby because I think with the lakes phase, we lose our randomly generated ice. Oh, we're so screwed. I'm working on a character. No, 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 no. It's right there. No, character, no. Dang it. That's what I get for showing off the water movements. I mean, now we got almost an entire inventory full of iridium. And now we're 6% through the lakes phase. And we can get the T5 backpack to get an entire another column worth of inventory space. And now with our iridium, we can make 2 iridium rods to then go over to our aluminum area to make 2 ore extractors, which are going to extract some ore from the ground depending on where it's placed. And since we keep running out of aluminum, this would be its best spot. And so now I'll be gathering aluminum, and it'll gather a bunch of other resources and crap too, so we can make some super alloy if we need to. We'll leave those mining as we go back home. Ooh, and we unlock the T2 nuclear reactor as we place our effigy right here in front of the chest. Oh geez, the T2 nuclear reactors take 3 uranium rods, and we can barely get 1 of them. And I don't think we have any explosive powder, but I think we can make that with the bio lab, which means we need more osmium, which we just used. Well, that sucks. We're gonna need to get more osmium eventually. And with our mining operation started, a beach house over by the glaciers. Hopefully next time we can get some more uranium, osmium, and iridium. But that is all the time that I have for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.